Hello fight fans, Mr. Rickster here with a boxing review video from outside the corner. Smith versus Eubank Jr. 2, revenge or repeat. Well, I think you know by now what it was. It was revenge. Eubank started off well. Smith never really got going. Eubank was just using his combination shots, really keeping Smith behind the jab, putting his shots together, and just really did the business, to be honest with you. Smith, he looked really flat. He looked like he had some issue with his footwear or his ankles. And in the post press conference, he did say that he had to lose too much weight really quickly because he had a little bit of a back injury after his shoulder injury. So he said he had to lose 3 stone, which that would make him about 14 stone, which seems a bit big for his size and his natural, whatever his natural weight is. But there you have it. Apparently his back injury caused him to put like 3 stone on, so he had to lose that. But he said that, like, I take nothing away from Eubank at the end of the day. He put on a great display. He schooled him really, to be honest with you. And Smith just said, like, look, no excuses, I'm flat. Couldn't really get going, and a lot of it was down to Eubank. Just really put the shots together. Everything come together, to be honest with you. Regards whether he's lost his punch resistance, that is still yet to be seen, isn't it, at the end of the day, because Smith never really landed anything clean. So that's still yet to be seen, but he looked good at the weight. He looked ripped, he looked strong. I don't think he looked weight drained in any way, as you know, because a lot of people were saying that Eubank can't really fight at 160 now, he should be going up to 168, but on that performance, I beg to differ. It was a great performance. Do we really want to see a trilogy? Probably not. I know it's 1-1, but like Eubank said, Smith got a lucky punch in the first fight, and I don't think Eubank probably trained as well as he did in the second fight. So, and yeah, look, there's, Eubank himself was probably weight drained in the first fight because he was originally fighting Conor Benn, wasn't he? And he had to go down really low, and then that fight got cancelled, and then this one got put on and so forth. But based on Saturday's performance, Eubank Jr. looked too good. And even if Smith was at 60-70%, even if they had a third fight where Smith's at 100%, based on what Eubank Jr. was doing, I actually think that he would still win. He made Smith look really average, to be honest with you. So it was a great performance, really put the uppercuts together as well. He dropped him in the 5th, and then I think he dropped him in the 9th, 10th, and then he stopped him in the 10th. So, but all round it was a great performance, and onwards and upwards now for Eubank Jr. I think. Not sure where Smith goes from here, but a lot of people are saying he should retire, but he's still a good fighter. He doesn't need to retire just because he's lost, and he's lost to a good fighter at the end of the day. So he could still go and have like other fights at the end of the day. There's too many people these days, like Johnny Nelson and that, saying, Johnny Nelson seems to say every time a fighter loses, they should retire. That's all they seem to say. But no, I think Smith there's still fights out there for Smith, I think. But whether we'll see this trilogy, I don't know. But as I say, Eubank Jr. was just too good on the night. He really put his shots together. He got into a rhythm, and he did a number on Liam Smith, and Liam Smith looked average, and that's all that we can say. Can we give Bolmack any credit for Chris Bank Jr.'s performance? Maybe, maybe not. He'd only been training with him for 5 weeks, but I suppose clearly he probably did listen this time, and he did get a proper nutritionist in the camp this time as well. So it just goes to show, sometimes you have to surround yourself with some good people, and then I think it pays dividends for the boxers. So I'll leave it there. And as I say, it was a great performance from both boxers, really. Smith showed that he was a true warrior, and Chris Eubank Jr. showed that he's still got the skill, the talent to be world class. So I'll leave it there, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one when we'll be ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. Please subscribe. Ciao for now.